Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to ASMR Live. And first of all, yes, I cut my hair. It's all gone. Before anyone says anything. Yes, it is cut. But how is everyone doing today? Hello, Kick Rocks. Hello, Justin. And sorry to Danny who can't be here. I'm sure you're watching on the replay. Kick Rocks is good. That's good to hear. My cat, as always, is being an absolute menace. Just about. Oh, thank you, JJ. Hello, by the way. Let me put that on now. Thank you. I just got a package in the mail, so he has a new box. So he's freaking out. So he's running laps around the house right now, so you might hear chaos. But guess what I got in the mail? If I can fit it in frame. Good day, Dr. Pickle. The travel book. I finally have it. I've been wanting this for over a year now. It is absolutely massive. And we're going to start a new series in 2024 going through this book. And I'm probably going to make some trivia out of it for next week. Oh, Danny's about to start work, so they're there right now. So that's at least you're here for now. JJ says, are you doing anything tomorrow for Thanksgiving? Yes, I am cooking. I love cooking. I am making biscuits and gravy, my favorite breakfast of all time for breakfast. And then I'm making turkey, mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, corn on the cob. And we have pies to have for dessert. But it's just going to be me and my sister because her husband has to work. And, we're just going to hang out and probably watch movies and stuff. So, but we are watching The Parade and The Dog Show, which, if you don't know, in America at least, after the Macy's parade, they have a dog show, and it's great. You get to see all the dogs. It's wonderful. Kick Rocks is asking for an atlas for Hanukkah. Wonderful. Everyone should have an atlas, I think. And yes, I didn't get a haircut. I gave myself a haircut. I've been cutting my own hair since 2020. I'm never going back to a hairdresser. Anyway, let's get into trivia. That's why you're all here. Thank you, JJ. It's going to be fun. I love Thanksgiving. I just really love cooking and I really love eating. Thanks, Justin. So this, oops, that was nice. I've also been getting hiccups all day today, so excuse me for that. Here it is. This month I'm going to talk about the countries that I'm going to cover in December. I think there's enough for a good hour and a half stream, so I might just go through something else and get you some more trivia to round out the 2 hours. There's a big election in Netherlands. Oh, yeah, grandparents always like to eat early at Kick Rocks. That's why you don't go to grandparents' house for Thanksgiving. They have to eat at like 3 p.m. It's way too early. So anyway, let's get into trivia. That's what you're here for. The first country I'm going to quiz you about is Chile. So I have for you 15 questions about Chile. And before number one, please give this stream a little thumbs up if you could. I'd really appreciate it. Ian's here from England, probably going to nod off soon because it's just past midnight. Small is also going to be falling asleep. There's lots of Europeans that join this chat, even though it's so early in the morning there. But let's do some trivia about Chile. Number one, what is the world's driest desert? What is the world's driest desert? And no, it's not Antarctica. Antarctica is not a dry desert. Smola's got it. It is the Atacama. Good job to Smola for getting it first. The answer is the Atacama. Thank you, Visca. Appreciate that. Number two. Oh, here's a tricky one. The Elqui Valley in Chile is the first international sanctuary for what? The Elqui Valley is the first international sanctuary for what? It's not birds. It's not llamas. You'd think it would be llamas. It's not llamas. Telescopes. You're very close, Smola. You're on the right track. And not telescopes per se. There isn't a telescope sanctuary, but you're heading in the right direction. Space exploring. Almost. Sanctuary, remember. Astronomy. You're almost there. Almost there. Remember, it's a sanctuary for not telescopes, but Small's on the right track. I should give it to you for astronomy, probably, but that's not quite the answer I'm looking for. It's a sanctuary for what? Is it an animal? It's not an animal, JJ, and Royal's here as well. It's not an animal. It's something to do with space. Small is on the right track. Not meteorites. Justin's on the right track too. Not meteorites. The Elqui Valley is the first international sanctuary for what? Not comets. Oh, you guys are dancing around it. Not comets, not fragments. It's not space fragments. Night sky watching, shooting stars. You know what? I'm going to give it to Smola because Smola's been the closest. It's just stars. It's a sanctuary for stars, which is for night sky watching. You know, it's one of the clearest skies in the world, which is why there's so many telescopes and things there. Let me get a drink of this real quick. But yes, the answer is stars. Number 3. Chile produces the world's largest supply of what mineral? Chile produces the world's largest supply of what mineral? At least I think it's a mineral. I wrote these questions. Not salt. It is copper. I'm going to give that to a squirrel who's trying to say copper there. The answer is copper. They produce more copper than any other country in the world. Number 4. The Chinchorro people are known for making the world's oldest what? I have an itch on top of my head right here. Hold on. Oh, that was very itchy. The Chinchorro people are known for making the world's oldest what? Not clothes. What was the question? The Chinchorro people are known for making the world's oldest what? Making is a loose term, I suppose. There's no other way to describe it other than making, but not something that you would commonly make. The Chinchorro make the world's oldest what? Not baskets, not axes. I guess create is a better term. Not so much make, but create, I suppose. Not drawings, not coffee, not rugs. You guys are way off, by the way. Way off. Babies? The world's oldest babies? No. But Justin's kind of thinking out the box there, which you should be doing for this. Chinchorro people were known for making the world's oldest what? Okay, I'll give you the hint that most people believe that the world's oldest of these would be in Egypt, but they're not. It's in Chile. Not boxes, not tribes. Not pyramids. No. Ian's got it. It's mummies. Good job. Oh my goodness, my voice. Good job to Ian. Mummies is the answer. The world's oldest mummies were created by the Chinchorro people of Chile. And they created them by just leaving them in the mountains and letting the mountains do the rest. the world's oldest mummies found in Chile. Number 5. Chile is the only country. I wrote that really weird. Chile is the only country that privatized what resource? So think of industries that are privatized in other countries. Chile is the only one that privatized water. Good job to Smola. The answer is water. Chile is the only country whose government has privatized water. Interesting. What's the name of the book? It is the travel book. It's by Lonely Planet. I'm obsessed with it. Number 6. This one's a number. Okay, this one is a number. So we're going to play the number game. So to play the number game, I give you a question where the answer is a number. We're going to play high and low, where you throw out a number and I tell you whether the answer is higher or lower. Okay. The Grand Torre Santiago is the tallest building in South America. How many stories tall is it? I think that's Bolivia small. How many stories tall is the tallest building in South America? It is lower than 87, Justin. It is lower than 72. Lower than 72. Higher than 55. Higher than 55. Lower than 68. Lower than 68. But higher than, what was it, 55? Dr. Pickles got it. It is 64. Good job to Dr. Pickle. The Gran Torre Santiago has 64 stories. Good job, Dr. Pickle, for getting it first. Number 7. Here's my tummy. What event happened in Valdivia on May 22nd, 1960? What event happened in Valdivia on May 22nd, 1960? It was an earthquake, JJ. It was an earthquake, but what was special about this earthquake? Who can tell me? JJ gets half a point for getting earthquake first. And Dr. Pickles got the other half for the largest earthquake ever recorded. Good job, Dr. Pickle and JJ. It was a magnitude 9.5 earthquake. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine. The strongest I've ever felt was, 6.2? The Loma Prieta earthquake. I can't imagine. How terrifying. But yes, the world's strongest earthquake. All right, this is a question where I just give you a word from this country and you have to tell me what it is without any context. Number 8. What are huasos? What are huasos? And not Huasa, my Korean girlfriend. She's mine, by the way. What are huasos? They're not drinks. And they are not sandals. What are huasos? They're not eggs. They're not huevos. Not eggs. What are huasos? Yeah, no context. I'll edge you toward it once I get better guesses. So far, you guys are way off. It's not something you eat, and it's not something you wear. How about that? What are huasos? I guess you know what we could play? We can play like 20 questions. You can ask me questions about what it is. Like, is it a blank? It's not a candle. Like you could say, is it a bird? Is it a food? We know it's not a food, but stuff like that. You can ask me that. Do you use it? Oh, Joel's got it. They're cowboys. Good job, Joel. And yeah, I was a person. Good job to Joel. That is the Chilean form of gauchos, which gauchos are in Brazil and Argentina. In Chile, they're called huasos. Good job, Joel, for getting it. No context. Number 9. What is Chile's national dance? What is Chile's national dance? Who knows what it is called? It's very beautiful. One of those with the big. Well, I'm not going to give you hints. What is Chile's national dance called? Ooh, the chat goes silent. What do we think? It is not the tango. I think that's the national dance of Argentina, but very good guess, Ian. It is the cueca. Good job to Justin. The answer is the cueca. Good job, Justin. The cueca. Number 10. If you've seen my video on Chile, I talked about this in depth. A resort outside Santiago has the record for the world's largest what? Ariana's here. It's cloudy and cold, and happy early Thanksgiving. A resort outside Santiago has the record for the world's largest swimming pool. Good job, Justin. They have the world's largest swimming pool. I love swimming, so I want to go to that pool so bad. That sounds awesome. The world's largest swimming pool. Hi, Whimsical Apple. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Number 11, a little easier. What is the local name for Easter Island? What is the local name for Easter Island? Easter Island. What is the local name of Easter Island? And Dr. Pickles got it first. It is Rapa Nui. Good job to Dr. Pickle for getting it first. The answer is Rapa Nui. It does kind of look like Texas's flag, Chile's flag, doesn't it? Yes, Whimsical Apple also loves swimming. I adore swimming. Once you get me in the water, you can't get me out. Number 12. Chile's nickname is the land of what? Fill in the blank. Chile's nickname is the land of blank. What is it? Chile is the land of what? And Joel's got it. It is poets. Good job to Joel. The answer is poets. They call themselves the land of poets. I think it's because they have the most Nobel Prize winning poets. I believe. Something like that. Good job, Joel. Number 13. Magellanic, Humboldt, and macaroni are types of what? Magellanic, Humboldt, and macaroni are types of what? Not pasta. That's too easy. Not cheese, not streets. Something you find in Chile. I think you can also find in other places, but well, that's interesting. Gila Beretta says Easter Island has relations with Strakonica, known for bagpipers. They were there today. That's so cool. And JJ's got it. It is penguins. Good job to JJ. The answer is penguins. Those are types of penguins that you can find in Chile. There's many others, and I think you can find those in like Argentina as well. But I thought that was a fun question. Those are types of penguins. Number 14. The world's largest telescope is being built in the Atacama Desert. It's called the ELT. What does ELT stand for? What does ELT stand for? It's the name of what's going to become very soon the world's largest telescope. I think it's going to be finished in a couple months. What does ELT stand for? Don't think about it too hard. And it is an English phrase. Joel's got it. Extremely large telescope. Good job to Joel. The answer is the Extremely Large Telescope, the ELT. Good job, Joel, for getting it first. Hey, Mandy Jane, little JASMR is here. Very good. Yeah, exactly. I put that question hoping someone would guess extremely large, and you did. Perfect. That's what it stands for, the ELT. I think that's awesome. Last question about Chile. It's funny. Astronomers have a sense of humor. They always have. Yeah, exactly. Small. They're very good at astronomers are very good at naming things. Number 15. What indigenous tribe defeated the Incas? What indigenous tribe in Chile defeated the Incas at battle? Not very many people managed to defeat the Incas. Obviously, the Spanish, but that was different. These two tribes went to war. The Incas lost. Who won? It kept the Inca from expanding further south into Chile because these people were so strong and mighty that the Incas could not beat them. Who was this indigenous group? They're still around. Who is this indigenous group? They are still around because they fought the Spanish too and won for a long time. Isn't the Incas Peru? Yes, Ariana. They were in Peru. They were expanding northward and southward. And as they were expanding southward, they encountered this tribe of people who were extremely violent and fought back against the Incas, and they won. And it kept the Incas from conquering southern Chile. The Incas got as far as what's now Santiago, and they couldn't go past it. And not the Toltec, Darby, not the Toltec. And yes, these people are still around because they were not killed off by the Spanish, because they also fought against the Spanish and won for until like the 1700s. My goodness. Smolla says the first pulsar that was found was named LGM1, or Little Green Man, since astronomers thought it could be aliens. Yeah, astronomers are very good at naming things. Not the Mayans, Ian. It's not the Mayans. It does start with the letter M, though. I'll give you that. It does start with the letter M, but it's not the Mayans. What indigenous tribe defeated the Incas? To start with, it's not the M tribe. It starts with M. I feel bad. In like 2 days, I'm going to have a history of video for my channel members where I talk about this people in depth. So, like, I feel like I should have had this up before I started asking Chile questions so my channel members would know the answers. The Mycenaeans. Imagine. It is the Mapuche. Good job to Royal Hawaiian Ball. It is the Mapuche tribe, the Mapuche, who are still around, still fighting for their rights in different ways through protests, not physical combat anymore. But yes, it is the Mapuche. Moving on to our next country, I have for you 16 questions about a place that I desperately want to go to, Northern Ireland. And yes, this is just going to be Northern Ireland questions, okay? Not Republic of Ireland, Northern Ireland. Number 1, this is one of those no context. I give you a word from the place, you tell me what it is, and hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. What is Stormont? Northern Ireland, yes. What is Stormont? What is Stormont? The government, the parliament. I want to go to Belfast after watching Dairy Girls, right? It is the government. It is the parliament. What is it specifically? There we go. Joel's got it. It's the government building. It's the building where you can find the parliament or government of Northern Ireland. So I'm going to give that to Joel. It's the government building that I guess they have a parliament that the parliament meets at. Part of that island the UK apparently owns. Very debatable, but we're not going to talk about that. This one's a year, but it is Irish for government building. I don't think it's Irish. I just think it's a fancy name. It doesn't sound very Irish. Give me the year that Northern Ireland was divided from the Republic of Ireland. And what year was Northern Ireland divided from the Republic of Ireland? And Royals got it first. It is 1921. Good job to Royal for getting it first. It is 1921. I knew we wouldn't have to play high and low for that. Number 3. Who wrote and directed the film Belfast? That came out, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Beautiful film. Who wrote and directed it? And it's based on their childhood in Belfast. And Joel's got it. It is Kenneth Branagh. Good job to Joel. The answer is Kenneth Branagh, who's obviously from Belfast. Who are the stars? It wasn't anyone that I know. I think they got the kid that played Kenneth Branagh was just like an unknown child actor, I think. But I didn't know any of the people, and it was probably Irish actors I'd never heard of. But it's a beautiful film. It really gets you. Judi Dench is in it. Judi Dench plays the grandmother. Fantastic. Number 4. This is interesting. What is the most spoken minority language? And please add it to your watch list. It's fantastic. Really hard to watch the first 10 minutes because it's about Belfast back then. It's not Irish or English. It's not Gaelic. It's not Scottish. It's not Irish. Not German. It's not one you'd expect. What is the most spoken minority language? It is not a Germanic language. What is the most spoken minority language in Northern Ireland? It is not Spanish. It is not a Scandinavian language. It's not a Latin language. Not French, not Polish. It's definitely one you wouldn't expect. It is Mandarin. Good job to JJ. Mandarin is the most commonly spoken minority language in Northern Ireland. How interesting is that? That is so cool. I love little facts like that. Let's get a little easier. Number 5. What is the largest lake in Northern Ireland? And I hope I'm going to pronounce it right. Yeah, right, Justin. Never expected to be Mandarin. That's why I put it. What's the largest lake in not just Northern Ireland, but the UK? It is Loch Neagh, right? Neagh? It's pronounced Ian? Loch Neagh, I think. But that goes to Ian. Good job, Ian, for getting it first. Yeah, Mandarin is China and Taiwan. There's enough Chinese/Taiwanese people in Northern Ireland to make it the largest spoken minority language. Like Nay. Thank you, Shay. Loch Nay. Thank you. Okay, lost my place. Number 6. In which county can you find the Giant's Causeway? In what county can you find the Giant's Causeway? That's probably why they have so many Chinese takeaway food shops. I bet it's legit too. I bet it's delicious. In what county can you find the Giant's Causeway? And Joel's got it as Antrim, which is where we're going to go in my channel in December. I'm so excited to show you the Giant's Causeway on Google Earth. It is Antrim. Good job, Joel, for getting it. Number 7. What is Northern Ireland more commonly called in Ireland? So what do the Irish call Northern Ireland in general? What do they call it? And Royal's got it. It is Ulster. Good job to Royal. The answer is Ulster. Home, right? It is Ulster. Number 8. In which city's harbor was the Titanic built? In which city's harbor was the Titanic built? Ulster is the county that makes up most of Northern Ireland. And Justin has got it first. It is Belfast. Everyone knows this one, which makes me happy because I love the Titanic and it's where I want to go in Northern Ireland so bad, so I can go to the Titanic Museum. It is Belfast. Good job, Justin, for getting it first. On number 9, what event happened in Northern Ireland on January 30th, 1972 in Derry? Right. When everyone types the answer at the same time, it just gives me everyone at once. So it's whoever's first on my screen. It's going to show you first on your screen because you typed at the same time as everyone else. But yeah. Anyway, it was Bloody Sunday. Good job to Whimsical Apple for getting it first. It was Bloody Sunday. Very, very sad massacre. And speaking of the Troubles, not Derry, it's Derry, Derry, Derry. Number 10. Does the name of the story, The Hands of Ulster, does the name come from the story? The story's probably named after Ulster, right? Number 10, the Troubles unofficially ended with what agreement? And there's multiple names for this agreement. I'll accept any of them. The Troubles unofficially ended with what agreement? I don't think it stopped all the violence overnight, but it definitely helped. And Joel's got it. It is the Good Friday Agreement. Good job to Joel for getting it first. It is the Good Friday Agreement, or the Belfast Agreement. But I think the Good Friday Agreement is what they call it in Ireland. Number 11. The 1735 Tippling Act allowed peasants to have what for free? The 1735 Tippling Act allowed peasants to have what for free? Not potatoes. You got it. JJ said alcohol, and Ian said booze. You have to be more specific because it was a specific type of alcohol. Not Guinness. Not beer. See, my goodness, your name is so pretty. Ardor? I'm going to call you Ardor. It is ale. Good job to Joel. The answer is ale. The peasants can have free ale. Very Ireland of them. So the answer is ale. Good job, Joel. Number 12. Yeah, vodka is Russia or Eastern Europe. You found the username in a dream. I love that. County Down has Ireland's oldest continuously inhabited what? County Down has Ireland's oldest continuously inhabited what? And Smola's got it. It is Castle. Good job to Smola for getting it first. The answer is Castle. Ireland's oldest continuously inhabited castle. Number 13. Smola's been there. Oh, I'm jealous. What was built to separate Catholic and Protestant communities in many major cities? What was it that they built to separate Catholic and Protestant communities? It was a wall. Joel, half a point for wall. What are they called, though? Because they have a specific name for these walls. But it was a wall. I know there's one in Belfast, and I think there's one in Derry. Actually, I know there's one in Derry. And then other major cities had these walls. What were they called? Joel's got it. It's peace walls. Good job to Joel for getting it first. The answer is peace walls. Peace walls, they are called. All right, here's another word. No context. Tell me what it is. What is Ulster fry? What is Ulster fry? Ulster fry. What is Ulster fry? And Justin's got it. It is a breakfast. Good job to Justin. It is a very popular breakfast dish. Irish breakfast, exactly. Good job, guys. Number 15. What children's fantasy author was born in Belfast in 1898? What children's fantasy author was born in Belfast in 1898? Not that person, Whimsical. I don't know who that is. What children's fantasy author was born in Belfast in 1898? Joel Scott. It's C.S. Lewis, who wrote the Narnia books. Good job to Joel. The answer is C.S. Lewis. C.S. Lewis. And last question about Northern Ireland. What TV show was filmed at Castle Ward? What TV show was filmed at Castle Ward? They filmed a lot of scenes there. And Justin's got it first. It is Game of Thrones. Good job, Justin. The answer is Game of Thrones. For a bonus point, for anyone who loves Game of Thrones like me, what was the setting that they used at that castle? Who knows? Otherwise, I could just tell you. Sorry for the sirens. Who knows what setting they used there? Not a brothel. No, it was like King's Landing. They filmed in Croatia. What else? How do you mean? Like King's Landing, they filmed in Croatia. What kingdom in Game of Thrones did they film in Northern Ireland? Have I read the books? I read the first one. It was very hard to get through. Joel Scott. It's Winterfell. They filmed all the Winterfell scenes in Northern Ireland, and they used that castle as the Winterfell castle. That's really cool. I'd love to go someday. You have a Night King tattoo, Ian. That's awesome. All right, the next country that we're going to visit, the books are way to, is Belgium. I have for you 15 questions about Belgium. Firebrand's a really good book, I bet. So let's get into it. Number 1. The 3 official languages of Belgium are Flemish, French, and what? The 3 official languages of Belgium are Flemish, French, and what? Now, first of all, Royal's got it. It is German. Good job to Royal. The answer is German. When you say Dutch, Flemish is a type of Dutch. So they don't speak Dutch per se. They speak Flemish in the same way that, they speak a type of Portuguese in Portugal and a type of Portuguese in Brazil. It's like that. It's basically Dutch, but it's their own kind of Dutch. It's Flemish. Yeah, Justin's excited. There's no Netherlands this month, but maybe someday soon. Number 2. What is the French-speaking region of Belgium called? Because the Flemish part is Flanders. What is the French region of Belgium called? And Royal's got it. It's Wallonia. That's how we say it in English. In English, we say Wallonia. So, good job, Royal. The answer is Wallonia. Number 3. Ghent is a town. Just break ankles. You Dutch people. Number 3. Manneken-Pis is a statue of a boy doing what? That is Netherlands, yes. I figured. Manneken-Pis is a statue of a boy pissing. Good job to Justin. He's peeing. It is like the most famous statue in Belgium. It's Manneken-Pis. It's a little boy peeing. Good job, Justin, for getting it first. Number 4. Belgium produces 11% of the world's what? Good night, Ian. Have a good sleep. Belgium produces 11% of the world's chocolate. Good job, Justin. The answer is chocolate. They obviously don't grow it there because you need a more tropical climate to grow cocoa, but they produce from the cocoa the chocolate. Good job, Justin, for getting it first. Number 5. What are French fries served with in Belgium? Because here in America, we serve French fries with ketchup. What do they use in Belgium? to eat French fries with. And Justin's got it. It is mayonnaise. Good job to Justin for getting it first. A lot of people got this. They eat French fries with mayonnaise. I'm not a big mayonnaise person. It's one of those foods where if I think about it, it sounds gross. But I have to eat it real quick and it tastes fine as long as I don't think about how it's eggs. But yes, it is mayonnaise. Frit mit mayo, yes. Whimsical Apple loves anything with mayo. I'll eat mayo, but I don't love it. Number 6. What is Belgium's football team called? Justin said it first. Did I say? I thought I said Justin. Yeah, Justin. I gave that to Justin, didn't I? And Justin's got this one. It is the Red Devils. Good job to Justin for getting it first. The answer is the Red Devils, not Real Madrid, Dr. Pickle. My goodness. The Red Devils. Number 7. What comic did Peyo create? I hope I'm saying his name right. Lots of famous comics that came out of Belgium. Which one did Peyo create? That's okay, Kid Crocs. I'm also really tired. I haven't had trouble falling asleep. I've had trouble staying asleep like the past 2 days. Not Archie, not Tintin. Isn't that the New Jersey NHL team? It is. No, they're just the Devils in New Jersey. They're just the Devils. Football. No, I mean like soccer. What comic did Peyo create? Tintin number 2. No. I can think of like 3 famous comics that came out of Belgium, Tintin being one. I'm not sure what Justin's saying. Justin's speaking Dutch. But I'm pretty sure that's not it. There's 3 very, very famous comics that come out of Belgium. One of them is Tintin. Tintin's probably like the most famous. Well, I don't know. It's debatable. I know this one is very famous in America. Tintin and the other one are more famous in Europe. No, it's not Tintin. Not Asterix. That's the second very famous comic to come out of Belgium is Asterix and Obelix. What's the third? Asterix and Obelix are the same. Hello, Hannah. Welcome. What comic did Peyo create? Not Calvin and Hobbes. This one is huge in America. Huge in America. Cartoons, movies, etc. Let's see if that was enough of a hint, and then I can give you another one. There we go. Justin's got it. It's the Smurfs. Good job to Justin. The answer is the Smurfs. He invaded. He keeps saying invaded. He invented the Smurfs. The Smurfin. Yes, the Smurfs are Belgian. Right? Isn't that so cool? I wonder why so much comic art comes out of Belgium. But that's pretty great. Number 8. Mandy G loved the Smurfs. Smurfs are fun. Number 8. In Belgium, who is Santa's helper? And I phrase that. They don't really have Santa in Belgium. They have St. Nicholas, who comes on St. Nicholas Day. But who is his helper? And Sevian's got it. It's Zwarte Piet, or Black Peter. Good job to Sevian. The answer is Black Peter, or Zwarte Piet. Black Peter. It's the one kind of naughty. He's not as naughty as other Santa helpers around the world who are naughty, but yeah. Anyway. Number 9. Yeah, Belgium Christmas. Yeah. Their Santa comes on December 7th, not December 25th in Belgium. Zwarte Piet's not related to Santa at all. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not Santa. Like, they don't have Santa in Belgium, but like that's like the American equivalent of what they have in Belgium. Santa. I'm trying to I'm trying to be making sure everyone understands the question, basically. They don't have Santa in Belgium. Number 9. What instrument was invented in Dinant? Black Peter is pretty canceled, yes. The German creature that visits bad children is Krampus. Sevian's got this one too. It is the saxophone. Good job to Sevian. The answer is the saxophone. Yeah, Russia's Christmas is January 7th because that's Orthodox Christmas. But yes, that's where Adolf Sax invented the saxophone. What's Black Peter? Black Peter is like a quote-unquote Santa helper. We don't really have Santa helpers in America. Like the closest thing would be like the reindeer and the elves. But in many, especially European countries, the Santa figure has some kind of helper, and sometimes they're naughty. The issue with Black Peter is that when, people dress up as St. Nicholas and Black Peter, it's a dude who paints his face black. It's a big ick. I actually have a friend who lives in Belgium. She's not Belgian. I mean, she is now. She's from California. And her daughter, because she's African American, so her daughter's half black. And her daughter was really distraught about Black Peter because she was like, am I naughty too? Because she has dark skin too. It's like heartbreaking. But yeah, apparently Black Peter's being phased out in Belgium. Like it's not really a thing anymore. Yes, the saxophone is Belgium. We just covered that. Russians don't still go by the Julian calendar. They go by the Gregorian calendar for the most part. But a lot of their holidays still fall on the Julian calendar. And they become black from the fireplace, right? Exactly. But anyway, we're going to skip past Black Peter because it's a whole conversation. Number 10. Belgium's national dish consists of French fries and what? Belgium's national dish consists of French fries and what? Not waffles. It's mussels. Good job to JJ. It's moule frites, French fries, and mussels, which is a strange combination, but I love shellfish, so I'm here for it. I could eat mussels all day long, honestly. Moule frites. Number 11. What structure in Belgium was built for the 1958 World's Fair? Sevian is Belgian. That's so perfect. Half a point to Justin, full points to Sevian. It is the atomium. Good job to Sevian, and half a point to Justin. The atomium, a big atom that's like 300 times to scale or something that you can go inside. The atomium. Number 12. Who was the first king of Belgium? This is going to have to be beat Sevian. Who was the first king of Belgium? And Sevian's got it. It is Leopold I, but I'll accept Leopold. Queen Victoria's uncle. Because they needed a king and they asked him. And that started the royal family of Belgium. It's Leopold I. Good job, Sevian. Number 13. Brussels and Liège are types of what? Brussels and Liège are types of what? I should have been more specific. They are cities. Okay, I should say Brussels and Liège are a type of what food? I didn't even think of that. A type of what food? And Sevian's got it. It is waffles. Good job to Sevian's. I was going for. They are types of waffles. They are types of waffles. Number. Ooh, 14. I like this question. Either Leopold is learning too. The trip. Make sure she's done. Sorry. The downstairs neighbors have a really sweet German Shepherd, but she's a Parker. But yeah. Yeah, exactly. Small. Anyway, The Treachery of Images, a painting by Rene Magritte, depicts a pipe with what caption? The painting's called The Treachery of Images, and it's a painting of a pipe. And what's written underneath the pipe? It's in French, so you can tell me in English or French. The Treachery of Images. And Sevine's got it first. JJ's right behind. It says, Ceci n'est pas une pipe, which is, this is not a pipe. It's very altruistic, because it's not a pipe. It's a painting of a pipe, right? Yeah, Sevine, this is your category. It says, Ceci n'est pas une pipe. This is not a pipe. Very meta for back then. And the last question I have for you about Belgium. What theory did Georges Lemaitre formulate? What theory did Belgian Georges Lemaitre formulate? Je ne parle pas français. Je parle français. Oh, Sevine does not know this. Sevine's about to learn a Belgian fact in Belgium. I parle français. Je parle français. What's the question? What theory did Georges Lemaitre formulate? It's French. I'm trying not to throw my accent in there. Georges Lemaitre. What did he formulate? Now the French is invading. I'm so tempted to do a video all in French, but like French, like I know it, but I'm not confident in it, even though anytime I try to say it, I'm right 95% of the time. But I'm always nervous. Justin's got it. It is the Big Bang Theory. Good job to Justin. The Big Bang Theory was formulated by a Belgian. Very good, Justin. All right. The next country that we are going to talk about on my channel, we're actually going to do other countries, but I've already made trivia about them a couple months ago, so we're going to save those for last. We are not going to. That was the doorbell. Let me see. Someone's trying to buzz in. 1 second. It's probably a delivery. I'm going to go buzz them in. Okay, there we go. I'm currently home alone, so I'm going to leave my door open. The door's open, so this little cat can come inside. My little boy. Okay. But yeah. Anyway, there's probably a delivery coming. But anyway, the next country we're going to is not in Europe. It is Japan. So I have for you 17 questions about Japan. Starting with my favorite fact about Japan. Number 1. Hello. You want to come see everyone? What do the Japanese traditionally eat on Christmas Eve? Come here, buddy. Come say hello. Come on. Come on. Hey. Don't get distracted. Okay. Hannah has got it. It is KFC. Good job to Hannah. On Christmas Eve, everyone in Japan eats KFC. I'm obsessed. That sounds great. They eat KFC on Christmas Eve. Oh, there's someone at the door. Hold on. A package came for my sister. But yeah. Okay, let's go, Chin. All right, I should be done getting up now. But yes, in Japan, they eat KFC on Christmas Eve. Very good. Number 2. If you know anything about modern Japanese culture, you know they love Kit Kats. And they have multiple flavors of Kit Kats. Why are Kit Kats beloved in Japan? Why do they love Kit Kats so much that they have hundreds of flavors of Kit Kats? Because here we only have chocolate. Why do they love Kit Kats? It's nothing to do with cats. Nothing to do with cats, but it does have something to do with the name, though. Not Hello Kitty. They don't eat cats. My goodness. I love Kit Kats, though. Why do they love Kit Kats? And it does have to do with the name, but it has nothing to do with cats. No, it's not the colors. I don't know, that's the best hint I can give you. It has to do with the name, not karate. Goodness, no. There's my kid. His little bed is over there. There's his bed. Because they're so good. It's not an ingredient. It's not the emperor likes them. It has to do with the name. The name Kit Kat sounds like something in Japanese. What is it? Arthur just ate one like 30 minutes ago. They're very delicious. I love crunchy candies. I love chocolates and I love crunchy, so it's like perfect. That, and we have, they're called Crunch Bars. Oh, hello, baby. Come up. JJ does not know Japanese. Well, I'll give you another hint that Kit Kat sounds like a phrase which is very, very positive. And when you give someone a Kit Kat, you're basically saying that phrase to someone. So what phrase is it? Where'd it go? Hello. Hi. I just filmed the last On This Day video last night. It's not I Love You. And the cat cried for like the first 10 minutes of the video, you guys. Because he wants to jump up, but he knows he's not supposed to. So that's what he's doing now. He's trying to jump up. But he knows that when he jumps up while I'm filming, I just kick him off. So he doesn't want to jump up. Mm-hmm. Poor cat. There he goes. Yeah, it's not I love you. It is good luck. Good job to JS. Kit Kat sounds like the Japanese phrase for good luck. So you would give Kit Kats to someone to wish them luck, which is why Kit Kats are so big in Japan. Apparently it's a good gift for students. So like who are taking exams and stuff. So Kitokatsu. So yes, that's why Kit Kats are so huge in Japan. Much more easier question. Number 3. What is Japan's largest island? My goodness. What is the largest island in Japan? What is Japan's largest island? Dr. Pickles got it. It is Honshu. Who got it? The last one? That was JS got it. But Dr. Pickles got this one. It is Honshu. Good job, Dr. Pickle, for getting it first. The answer is Honshu. It's Japan's largest island. Number 4. What is the busiest street crossing in the world called? Live chat is on, JJ. What island is Tokyo in? Honshu. It's the big island where most major cities are, is on Honshu. Justin said Kitokatsu. Well, I was looking for good luck, Justin. I'm sorry. Not the actual Japanese phrase. I wanted the translation. Ardor has got it. It is Shibuya. Good job to Ardor. The answer is Shibuya Crossing. Shibuya. Yeah, sorry, Justin. There you go. Shibuya Crossing. My chair is all faux leather, so it makes all kinds of noise. Number 5. In Japan, what number is considered unlucky? Allo, Brazil. What number is considered unlucky in Japan? Here in America, it's 13. In Japan, it is 4. Good job, Dr. Pickle. The answer is the number 4. Number 4, because it sounds like the word for death. So they avoid 4s in Japan. Here's the easiest one probably of the night. Let's see who gets it first. Number 6. What is the largest mountain in Japan? Can I do a question about the USA? Not now. In February, I will. Looks like Dr. Pickle got it first. It is Fuji. Good job to Dr. Pickle for getting it first. The answer is Mount Fuji. Where's my cat? He's so sad. Do you guys hear him? Hey, buddy. Okay. It's Mount Fuji. Good job, Dr. Pickle. Number 7. All right. Here's another fun one, you guys. Kongo Gumi is the world's oldest still operating business. Here's a number. What year was it created? So let's play the number game high and low. The world's oldest still operating business is in Japan. What year was this business founded? Hey, Janice and Bela from Budapest. I'm so happy to see you. It is earlier than 1100. It is later than 500, JS, but you're not far off. Yes, Japan, the cherry blossoms are very pretty. Just come here, dude. You don't have to cry. Come here. Come on. Come on. It is earlier than 600. So there's your hint. It is between 500 and 600. All right, let's see. Higher than 537. Higher than 550. Higher than 550. Make sure I get the answer. Higher than 575. Lower than 598. Higher than 575. Lower than 598. I'm glad, Janice. Thank you. Let me see. Lower than 580. So we're getting there. So it's between 575 and 580. Let's see who gets it first. Dun, 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 dun. Sevian got it. It is 578 CE, the year this company was founded. It is a construction company that built temples. They're still in operation today. Good job, Sevian, for getting the number first. Kongo Gumi is a construction company founded in the year 578 CE. Isn't that incredible? All right, well, that's the number game, Sevian. You get to guess. All right, here's another word. No context. You tell me what it is. What is Oshia? What is Oshia? How many new temples can they build? Listen, there's a lot of temples in Japan. My goodness, there's a lot of temples. It is not a food. It's not a food. What is Oshia? He's just staring at me so sadly. I wonder if I can, You're going to see all my notes and stuff down here. If I move this. It is not a bone. Where is he? Look how sad he is. Little boy. He's so sad. It is not a sport. Oh, you guys saw some spoilers for some videos coming. Sitting by my bookshelf. That back there very carefully. It doesn't fall. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There we go. There. It is not a sport. What is Oshia? Hi, baby. What is Oshia? And again, you can ask me questions. Is it a blank if you want? He is very cute. But what do you think it could be? It is not an island. Oh, it's not an anime person, Ariana. I know. Like, they turned everything into anime people. Like, any inanimate object has an anime mascot. I wonder if Genghis Khan would have made it to Japan. That company be happy or sad? I don't know, Small. It is not consumable, Sevian. I mean, technically anything is consumable if you try hard enough, but it is not meant to be consumed. How do you spell this word? JJ's going to Google it. Oshia. Oshia. It is not a place. Some things only once, right? Yeah, anything is edible if you don't give up and try your hardest. JJ doesn't Google. Proud of you, JJ. That would make this game a lot less fun if people just Googled every answer. But I allow you guys to Google if you guys are stumped. Then you're allowed to Google. America-chan. Well, that would be Hitalia. It is a person, Hannah. And Oshia is a type of person. I'll give you another hint that it is an occupation. It is an occupation that a person has. Video about Kurds. See, now I would also love to do a video about Kurds. But sadly, Kurdistan does not technically exist on paper. But I will cover them. Don't worry. I have covered areas where Kurds lived before, like Syria, Iraq, and stuff. All right, not a samurai, not a president, not a lawyer, not a merchant. Dr. Pickles got it. The people that push people on the trains. Yes, Janice got it. They put people into the metro. So there are times when the metro is so packed, these people, the Oshia, shove people inside the trains and cram them in. That is an Oshia. It sounds like the worst job ever. But yes, only in Japan are the metro systems that clogged with people that they have an occupation for people to shove people, cram them like sardines inside the trains. Good job, Dr. Pickle. Number 9. I want to see who gets this one. Not just who gets it first. I want to see who gets this one. It's not meant to be cruel, Ariana. It's just meant to be efficient. Sounds like a good job for sumo wrestlers in off-season. I suppose. All right. Yeah, I want to see who gets this because this is very niche. What television event happened in Japan on December 16th, 1997? What television event happened on December 16th, 1997? Joshua's got it. Pokemon. Can you be more specific, Joshua? Mass psychosis? Close, Joshua. I wouldn't call it psychosis. You can just give me the Pokemon that it's about. Come here, baby. You don't have to cry. Come here. Oop. Wiggly boy. Oh, excuse me. Not Pikachu. Who was it? Can you say meow into the microphone? Children were thinking they were ill. Kind of. They weren't actually ill. Many went to the hospital. Many, like hundreds. Not Squirtle, not Mew. Not Hypno. I remember when this happened. And I was terrified, but they didn't air this episode in America. They didn't air it anywhere. And it's banned in Japan now because of this event. Not Snorlax, not Ghastly. It was a Pokemon that emitted a bunch of flashing lights and it gave kids seizures, basically, and sent many hundreds of children to the hospital. It's not Mr. Mime, not Drowsy. Is my Pokemon over here? Where is he? He's behind my cough drops over here. Psychic type? Yes. This is like a famous event in Pokemon history. I gotta leave my cough drops to get my Pokemon. Not Kadabra. This is my favorite Pokemon. Not Alakazam. It's Darmanitan. He's my favorite. I love fire types the most. That's my favorite Pokemon. But yeah, my cat's trying to eat him. You're not allowed to eat my Darmanitan. All right, I'm just going to say it before we keep listing Pokemon. It's Porygon. There was an episode with Porygon that caused children to have epileptic seizures. And they did not show Porygon in the anime for like 20 years because of it. Cat, you can't have Darmanitan, no. No, absolutely not. That toy's off limits to little kids forever because that toy came from Japan. Yes, it was the Porygon episode of Pokemon. Now he's eating my... See, this is why he's not allowed up on things. Because he just causes chaos. Oh my gosh. It's my Red Bull. Be careful, please. Cat was happening. He's not allowed cough drops. Nope, you can't have pencil. Sorry, I need that for my videos. No, you can't bite this. The pencil. Not allowed. Not allowed. Come on. Trader Joe's is selling a cat advent calendar. I got a cat advent calendar from PetSmart. My channel members are going to see what's in it. No, kitten. What a bad cat. He bit the pencil. Oh, bad cat. I love you, though. Okay. Okay. Moving on. Number 10. Another easy question. What was Tokyo originally called? Yeah, this cat advent calendar I got has cat toys in it. Not that he needs more cat toys. Dr. Pickles got it. It is Edo. Good job to Dr. Pickle for getting it first. The answer is Edo, was Tokyo's original name. Number 11. Tokyo Tower's design was inspired by what structure? Tokyo Tower's design was inspired by what structure? Tokyo Tower. If you see it, you'll know instantly. And JS has got it. It is the Eiffel Tower. Good job to JS. The answer is the Eiffel Tower. It's almost identical with some slight changes to the Eiffel Tower. All right, here's another number game. So we're going to play high and low again. And this is not a trick. This is just a fact. How many active volcanoes does Japan have? How many active volcanoes does Japan have? So guess a number. I'll tell you if it's higher or lower. Me too, JS. I love Japan. It is higher than 5. It is higher than 6. It is lower than 2,000. We've got the spectrum here. Higher than 12. Higher than 32. Higher than 100. Higher than 100. Lower than 543. Lower than 128. So we're getting there. Higher than 100. Lower than 128. It's a lot, right, JS? Just active volcanoes, too. Lower than 114. Lower than 114. Higher than 108. We're getting there. It's higher than 108 and lower than 114. And Dr. Pickle's got it. It's 110. Good job, Dr. Pickle, for getting it first. Seven was right behind with 110. They have 110 active volcanoes in Japan. My goodness. All right. Yes, Ariana, right? 110 active volcanoes. Just active ones. I'm sure they have many more inactive ones. Indonesia does have more volcanoes than Japan. It's just that Japan has 110 active ones. Oh, Mandy J's peeling apples for apple pie. Nice. We got a pumpkin pie and a chocolate pie for Thanksgiving tomorrow. I'm not a big pie person. I like cake. Number 13. Susami is a fishing village with the world's deepest underwater what? It is a lot of volcanoes. Susumi is a fishing village with the world's deepest underwater what? Yeah, I love cake. Sorry, I had to rub my nose. Not a crane. Not a reservoir, not a cave. Oh yeah, Russia has lots of volcanoes, like a lot of volcanoes. Not an ecosystem, not an observatory, not a reef. Hello, young guy, welcome. I'll give you the hint that it is man-made. It's not natural. It's something that someone put there. So Susami, is a fishing village with the world's deepest underwater what? Not a hotel, Eddie. That would be awesome. I want to go to an underwater hotel. I know they have those in like Dubai. Not a fishing net, not a statue park. A Ukraine. No, goodness, Ariana. Well, underwater statue parks are very cool, but this is not that. Not a city. It's not Atlantis. How cool would that be? It's something very small. It's your hint. It is small. It's not an ATM. How cool would that be, though? It is a mailbox. Good job to Janice. The world's deepest underwater mailbox. So, hello, Asinutria. Welcome. So, yes, you can actually mail in there. Apparently, the postal carriers don't go there often to check the mail, but you can mail stuff underwater in this village in Japan. And yes, happy early Thanksgiving. I'm so excited. I love Thanksgiving. Let me move this. Hold on. There we go. Number 14. What was the first European country to make contact with Japan? Oh, Japan is the weirdest country in the world. Let's be real. Thanksgiving is tomorrow. So if you're in Europe, that's today. In America, it's always the last Thursday in November is our Thanksgiving. And it looks like JJ got it first. It is Portugal. Good job to JJ. Almost always, if the question is what European country first made contact with this Asian country, 9 times out of 10 it's Portugal. They went all over the Indian Ocean and the Pacific. It is Portugal. Good job, JJ, for getting it first. Number 15. What did the Sakoku Edict of 1635 prohibit? Shogun, yes. They're doing a new Shogun TV show, by the way. All updated and beautiful. Not Christianity. You know what? Christianity and trade are not far off. Think broader. The Acid Nutria's got it. They blocked. It was outside contact with the rest of the world. Good job, Acid Nutria. In 1635, Japan closed itself off from the outside world, except for like one town where the Portuguese could trade. But the rest of Japan was closed from the outside world following that edict. Good job, Acid Nutria, for getting it. Number 16. All right, let's see who gets this. What geological event happened on October 31st, 2023? Nagasaki sounds right. Oh, the Dutch. Sorry, it wasn't the Portuguese. It was the Dutch. You're right, Oriel. Whimsical Apple's going back to studying. Good luck studying. You're going to kill it. Don't worry. You're going to be awesome. And thanks for playing along. So, technically, it was volcanic, but just saying volcano wasn't enough detail. So, Japan had a geological event on October 31st, 2023. What was it? It does involve a volcano. What was it? Iwo Jima? It was, yes. Apparently they don't call that island Iwo Jima after the battle. They've named it a different name in Godzilla. Imagine. It does involve that island because it is a volcano. It was that volcano that was involved in this event. But what specifically happened with that volcano? And don't just say it erupted. Acid Nutri's got it. A new island was formed, you guys. New island just dropped. Japan has a new island just created a few weeks ago. How cool is that? Isn't that amazing? New island just dropped, guys. Japan has another island to add to the thousands. No one's allowed to claim it. It's still brand new. It's probably not even completely solid yet, but it is there. What's it called? I don't think it even has a name yet. It's just, it's probably going to be like the island in Iceland where they're going to not allow people on it just to study it. New Zealand, right? Acid Land Incorporated. My goodness. All right. Last question about Japan. Number 17. Basashi is a raw dish made from what meat? What is the next country? You're going to see in a second, Sylvia. Basashi is a raw dish made with what meat? It is not fish. It is not a fishy fish. It's not pork. Young guy's got it. It's horse meat. Good job, young guy. The answer is horse meat, which is very taboo in most countries to eat horse, but apparently not in some parts of Japan. But good job, young guy, for getting it. Our next country we're going to talk about is Italy. Italy. One of my favorite trigger words. Italy. I have 20 questions about Italy. So let's get into it. Number 1. Europe's oldest university was founded in what city? Europe's oldest university was founded in what city? Not Florence, not Genoa, not Rome. It is Bologna. Good job to Sevian for getting it. It is Bologna. It's the first university in Europe. Good job, Sevian. Number 2. All right. I'm going to start this question vague, and then I'll give you more hints. In Rome, you could be fined 10,000 euros and face 3 years of prison time for doing what? I'm going to start it vague, and we're going to get there. Sitting on the Spanish steps. Oh, you'd think you will get in trouble if you do that, but not this. Drone the Colosseum, you'll also get in big trouble for that, but this is not it. Jumping in the Trevi, also very bad to do, but vandalizing monuments, oh no. Although you're not allowed to do that either. You will be in huge trouble if you try to do that, but this is more, it has nothing to do with landmarks, let's say that. It is an act you can do in any country. It's just in Italy, it's extremely frowned upon. Putting pineapple on pizza, yeah, that is to me. I am not a pineapple on pizza person. Asking a cappuccino after 12. It's funny. Oh, DR is here. It is not spitting. So again, in Rome, you could be fined 10,000 euros and face 3 years in prison for doing what? Not robbing, public drinking. Oh no. They do hate when you spit. doing hand gestures, talking like Mussolini, punching someone, pickpocketing, urinating in public. These are all things that you cannot do in Italy, but not this one. All right, your hint is that it involves you killing something. You can be fined 10,000 euros, saying bada bing. Fined 10,000 euros and face 3 years in prison for killing what? And Asanutri's got it, it's cats. It counts for domestic and stray cats. If you purposefully kill a cat in Rome, 10,000 euro fine and a possible prison sentence. Becoming Mussolini, my goodness. But yes, amazing rule there. I agree. Don't kill cats. They live in the old Roman Forum now. Makes sense. Yes, don't put. I don't think you can even get pineapple in pizzerias in Italy. There's so many cats in the Forum. I believe it. Very good law. Number 3. If you toss a coin into Rome's Trevi Fountain, you are destined to do what? Yeah, don't ask for pineapple in Italy. Not find love, not kiss, not dance, get rich, fall in love. Nope. You'll come back. Good job, Sevian. If you toss a coin in Trevi Fountain, you are destined to return there one day. Good job, Sevian, for getting it. You are destined to come back to Rome. Good job, Sevian. Number 4. Speaking of Mussolini, why was Mussolini expelled from school at age 10? Vague on comeback, how? In any way you would come to Rome. Why was Mussolini expelled from school at age 10? He was being bad. He was being aggressive. He's probably not a fascist at that point. Not swearing, not smoking. It wasn't political, at least that we know of. It does have to do with his temper, Redux. It was something violent. It did not involve a teacher. It's not that he didn't go. He definitely went to school. He was not bald. He was not stealing kids' milk money, although he probably was. Let's be real. He was apparently expelled in like high school for being fascist. But when he was 10, he was also expelled from school for doing what? Spola, that's so gross. Pineapple juice on the pizza? Okay, like, sure, but pouring it, drizzling it, I can see for that tang flavor, but no thank you for making the trains run on time. Oh, hey, Skinny Legend, good to see you. Not for smashing a window. So we figured out the question is, why was Mussolini expelled from school at age 10? It had to do with his temper, and it was something violent. He did hurt a classmate. Will, good to see you too. My goodness. He did hurt a classmate. How did he hurt this classmate? So Mussolini was expelled from school at age 10 for doing what? He did not kill his child. Can you imagine? Whew. Hannah's got it. He stabbed a student with a pencil. Good job to Hannah. He stabbed someone with a pencil. And he was expelled from school. Oh, Mussolini. Glad you're dead. Number 5. Moving on. Italians eat 25 kilograms of what per year? Exactly, Will. Huge red flag if you're stabbing people at age 10. Yeah. And let's see who got it. Young guy got it. It is pasta. Good job to young guy for getting it. It is pasta. They eat 25 kilograms of pasta per year. I believe it. I think I do too. Number 6. In which city did the first pizzeria open? Yeah, pasta's great. In which city did the first pizzeria open? Barnaby's got it first. It is Naples. Good job to Barnaby for getting it first. The answer is Naples. The first ever pizzeria, Napoli, right, was in Naples. Number 7. What does tiramisu translate to? What does tiramisu mean? Tiramisu is delicious. Yeah, there's quite a lot of people. There's almost 40 people here. If you've not done so yet, you should give this a thumbs up so that even more people can join. It's not. So tiramisu is a coffee cake and a layered cake. But what does the word tiramisu mean? It has to do with the fact that there's coffee in it, by the way. Young Guy's got it. It is pick me up. Good job to Young Guy. Tiramisu means pick me up because of the caffeine. Good job, Young Guy, for getting it. Where was I? All right. This one is a number. So let's play high and low once again with lots of people here. This will be interesting. Number 8. How long was King Umberto II's reign? For how long was King Umberto II king of Italy? 9. Well, you have to tell me more specifically. It was longer than 1 day. It was less than 2 years. Less than 2 months. Hello, happy squirrels. Good to see you. Less than 2 months. Higher than 34 days. Higher than 34 days, but not by much. It was 36 days. That goes to Royal. Good job. Royal Hawaiian Ball. He was king for 36 days, the last king of Italy. 36 days. Good job. Less than Liz Truss. Same as Liz Truss. Was it the same or less than Liz? I feel like Liz was like a month, right? Was he in power during World War I? I think Mussolini displaced him. No, he's right. Less than Liz Truss. She lasted 44 days. Oh, okay. So a little bit less than Liz. How does that lady wake up every day? I don't know. I would be so embarrassed for the rest of my life. Number 9. What does the white represent in Italy's flag? Yes, he was forced off the throne. Oh, after World War II. Never mind. I thought it was before or during. Just long enough to get her pension. Oh, no. That's interesting, Mandy J. The like button isn't working for Mandy. The head of lettuce did last longer than Liz. Wait, let me see who got it first. Oh, wait. It's not peace. Never mind. Not peace, not pride, not racism. Oh my gosh. Not snow, not the royal family, not Rome, not the Alps, not purity. But that's a little closer. It's not mozzarella. What does the white represent in Italy's flag? It's not cheese. You know what? I'm going to give that to Will. It's faith. So Christianity. Sure. Good job to Will. The answer is faith. And obviously that faith is Christian, right? Good job, Will. Number 10. In which city is Romeo and Juliet set? In which city does Romeo and Juliet take place? The green and the red, I forget, but they were very similar virtues. Happy Squirrels got it. It is Fair Verona, where we lay our tail. Good job to Happy Squirrels. The answer is Verona, where you can go see Juliet's balcony. Considering that this quiz is about Italy, what is the third most translated book in the world? Hello, Class Lexicon. Good to see you. What is the third most translated book in the world? Not the Divine Comedy, not the Prince. The Bible is number 1, but we're thinking Italy here. It's an Italian story. So not War and Peace. That was Russian. It's not Dante. It's not Dante. Not Dante. Not Dante. I mean, good guess, but it's not Dante. The most translated work of print is the Bible. Number 2 is The Little Prince, which is great because I have a French and English version of The Little Prince. It's not Il Milione. It is Pinocchio. Good job, Acid Nutria. The third most translated book is Pinocchio. You'd never guess that, but some of you did. Acid Nutria got it right behind or right before Young Guy. Pinocchio is the third most translated work of print in history in the world, as in the Disney movie. Yes, Ariana. Isn't that interesting? It's Pinocchio. Whenever I hear that fact, I'm like, that's gotta be wrong. But it's not, it's like by far. There's like hundreds of translations, official translations of Pinocchio. That is a very scary movie when you're little. There's very scary scenes in that movie. And JJ has the book. That's so cool. Number 12. This is a year. All right, let's play high and low in years. So we're going to guess years again. In what year did Mount Vesuvius last erupt? Right, acid nutria. I feel like that's a chitty chitty bang bang fear. If you saw chitty chitty bang bang as a child, you have that fear inside of you of being like caught and sold by child snatchers. DR's got it. It's 1944. Good job to DR. Vesuvius's last eruption was 1944. Number 13. Here's another easy one. Let's see who gets it first. What is the highest mountain in the Alps? Which can be found in Italy. Part of Italy. It is Mont Blanc. Good job to Will for getting it first. Will got it first. It is Mont Blanc, which is on the border of France and Italy. Or Switzerland and Italy. I thought it was France. Isn't it France? Anyway, the answer is Mont Blanc. Good job, Will. Number 14. In what city was Christopher Columbus born? We're not going to have Columbus discourse, by the way. Just give me the city. Acid Nutria's got it. It is Genoa. Good job to Acid Nutria. The answer is Genoa. He's from Genoa. Number 15. Italy shares its longest border with what country? No, he was Italian. He was sailing for Spain. But he was from Italy. He's Cristobal Colombo. It is Switzerland. Good job to Acid Nutria. The answer is Switzerland. They have the longest border with Switzerland. Look at all these Switzerlands popping up. I'm proud of you guys. Number 16. What is Italy's longest river? What is the longest river in Italy? Skinny Legends got it first. It is the Po. And look at all these Po's popping up. Good job, Skinny Legend, for getting it first. The answer is the Po River. The Po River. Let me get a drink real quick. Number 17. What was Italy's currency before the euro? So they use the euro now. What was their currency before? Oh no, I'm sorry, you're behind. Looks like Acid Nutria's got it first. It is the lira. Good job to Acid Nutria for getting it first. Will said pasta. Maybe in some parts of Italy, to be honest. But it was the lira. Number 18. And I hope I pronounced these right. Aventine, Capitoline, and Quirinal are part of what? Lyra sounds like a girl's name, I suppose. Aventine, Capitoline, and Quirinal are part of the 7 Hills of Rome. Good job to DR. They are 3 of the 7 Hills of Rome. Good job, you guys. Number 19. Who was the first Roman emperor? Who was the first Roman emperor? Skinny Legends got it first. It is Augustus. Augustus Octavian, but yeah. Good job to Skinny Legend for getting it first. I'll accept Augustus. There were, I think, a couple of Augustuses, but we all know what you're talking about. Good job, Skinny Legend, for getting it first. And last question about Italy. What is the second largest city in Italy? Rome is number 1. What is number 2? What is the second largest city in Italy? Sevian's got it. It is Milan. Good job to Sevian. The answer is Milan. The next country that we are going to is Switzerland. Switzerland. I have for you 17 questions about Switzerland. Starting with Number one, what is the largest lake in Switzerland? The neutral country. Not Lake Constance. It is Geneva. Good job to Acid Nutria. It is Lake Geneva. I think Lake Neuchâtel is the largest entirely within Switzerland, but the largest is Lake Geneva. Number two, what is the world's longest tunnel? You can find it in Switzerland, but it is the longest tunnel in the world. What is it called? What is the world's longest tunnel? Road to France. It does go to France. It's not called the Alps Tunnel, but it is in the Alps. What is it called? It does go through a mountain, not Lausanne. It's probably in Lausanne. What is it called? Ladron? No. Oh, many people have said that. Now I'm worried. It is the Gotthard Pass Tunnel. Good job to Arder. It is the Gotthard Pass Tunnel. Good job, Arder. Sevian's going to sleep because it's so late over there in Europe. I don't know how you guys do it. Good night, Sevian. Thank you so much for playing. I hope I see you again next week because you're fantastic at trivia. Please come. Not next week, the week after, actually. It'll be in 2 weeks. Number 3. Here's an easy one. Emmentaler and Gruyere are types of what? Layerdal's in Norway. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad, Sevian. It'll be history trivia. Will has got it first. It is cheese. Good job to Will for getting it first. The answer is cheese. They are types of cheeses. All right. Here's another nerd question. I want to see who gets this. Number 4. What Star Wars planet has its scenes filmed in Switzerland? So when they're filming scenes on this planet, they go to Switzerland. What planet is it? Not Coruscant. I think Coruscant's just a green screen. Not Hoth. I think you can't spell it. It's not Coruscant. Not Starkiller Base. Not the Death Star. It's not a planet. It's the size of a planet, but it's not a planet. It is Alderaan. Good job to Acid Nutria. They film scenes in Alderaan in Switzerland. R.I.P. to Alderaan. But it is Alderaan. Yeah, that's a question for the nerds. Don't worry. I can't believe Darth Vader blew up Switzerland, right? It's appropriate because Alderaan was a very neutral planet, too. It is the one that they blew up, except the one Princess Leia was from. Well, from. Number 5. George de Mestral came up with the idea for inventing what while hiking in the Jura Mountains? So this dude, George, was hiking in the Juras, and he came up with the idea for what invention while doing so? Yeah. Not ski sticks or lifts, not bikes, not crampons, not pressure cooking. It doesn't really have to do with skiing. It's something at Cheese Week, right? Something I would come up with while hiking. Not banking, not jackets, not funiculars. I think it's something to do with the outdoors. It's not something that you have to use in the outdoors, but it helps. Not hats. He invented hats. No. Not beanies, not tents. I'll give you a hint. I'll tell you the story what happened. He was hiking and he got a bunch of burrs stuck onto him. And he was picking these burrs off his clothes. Not a bad sound. When he came up with the idea for this. Not lint rollers. It's Velcro. Good job to DR. He came up with the idea for Velcro. How cool is that? All because he had a really bad hike. He came up with the idea for Velcro. Number 6. Switzerland's official languages are German, French, Italian, and what? They have 4 official languages. The 4th is Romansh. Good job to Acid Nutria for getting it first. Look at all these Romanches. It is Romanche. Good job. Asinutria for getting it first. Number 7. I might pronounce this wrong. Pilatus Mountain. Pilatus Mountain is said to be home to what mythical creatures? Pilatus Mountain is said to be home to what mythical creatures? It's not the Yeti. He's in the Himalayas. Not a phoenix, not elves, not dwarves, not trolls. What mythical creatures live in this mountain? It is dragons. Good job to Hannah for getting it. Reddit mods. Stop. It is dragons. Good job, Hannah. They say dragons live in that mountain. Number 8. What is Switzerland's largest city by area and population? What is Switzerland's largest city? It is Zurich. Good job, Asinutria, for getting it first. The answer is Zurich, right behind DR. It is Zurich. Number 9. Another movie question. What James Bond movie was filmed on Mount Schilthorn? I have no idea how to pronounce that. Schilthorn, maybe? Not Spectre. Not Skyfall. What James Bond film was filmed on Mount Schilthorn? Not Goldfinger, not Doctor No, not James Bond, not Octopussy. The best named film, to be honest. Not A View to a Kill. There's been like 20 movies, right? We'll get there eventually. Not Moonraker. Oh, no, you're out of Bonds. Oh no. I'm pretty sure, not From Russia with Love, but I'm pretty sure this was a Sean Connery Bond movie. I'm pretty sure. James Bond, Switzerland. Not Live and Let Die. Asinutria's got it. It's On Her Majesty's Secret Service. Good job to Asinutria. The film is On Her Majesty's Secret Service. Right, was that Sean Connery? I feel like that was like movie 2 or 3, but anyway. Number 10. What town hosted the 1948 Olympics? What town hosted the 1948 Olympics? George Lazenby. Okay, thank you. DR's got it. It is St. Moritz, and it did host twice. That was just the most recent one. Good job to DR. The answer is St. Moritz. St. Moritz. Number 11. Oh goodness, to read my handwriting. What mountain looms over the city of Zermatt? That was his only Bond film. Asinutri's got it. It's the Matterhorn. Bye, JJ. Thanks for playing. I hope I'll see you in 2 weeks. Good job to Asinutria for getting it first. It is the Matterhorn. Number 12. Who do the Swiss Guard protect today? I know Veer's very busy with school, and it's also like the dead of night over there. Hi, Sarah. Good to see you. Asinutria's got it first. It is the Pope. Good job to Asinutria. The answer is the Pope. They guard the Pope. Number 13. What Celtic tribe is Switzerland named after? Yeah, the red, blue, and yellow clothes. They're traditional clothes. What Celtic tribe is Switzerland named after? And DR's got it. It's the Helvetii, right? The Helvetica. Good job to DR. Because in Switzerland, they don't say Switzerland. They say Helvetica. So good job, DR. Where's my cat? What? There you are. Hi, Tiny. He's very sad. But yes. Number 14. And yeah, Napoleon did rename it Helvetic Republic. That's true. Who shot an arrow and hit an apple off of his son's head? Right, Joshua? That's what I think. And the font is very nice, too. It was William Tell. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is William Tell. Very famous story in Switzerland. It's William Tell. Number 15. What are Switzerland's administrative divisions called? So we're going to go to two of them in December because one's Appenzell North, one's Appenzell South. Acid Nutria's got it first. They are cantons. Good job to Acid Nutria. So I'm going to combine them into one video, the Appenzell video. Yes, they are cantons. Good job, Acid Nutria. Number 16. So I wrote this for one of you. And you're going to find out who it is in a second. What city hosted the first Eurovision? What city hosted the first Eurovision? And yes, Lucerne or Lugano. I wrote down, I think, the Swiss name. Lucerne. Good job, Acid Nutria. That question was for you. I knew you'd get it. Yes. Lucerne. Good job, Acid Nutria. And last question about Switzerland. What did Daniel Peter invent in 1875 by adding milk? Yeah, same, Ariana. I'm American. We have to find out about Eurovision through other sources. What did Daniel Peter invent? And you got to be specific, DR. What did he invent by adding milk? Cows. Goodness. DR, you have to be specific. So it goes to Will. It's milk chocolate. Good job to Will. DR right behind. He invented milk chocolate, not chocolate. He invented milk chocolate. All right, we have a few minutes left, and I have 2 countries left, but they're countries we did back in, I want to say, September. So I'm going to do a poll, and you're going to vote for which one you want. All right. Which country do you want trivia on for the very last one? We're only going to do one, so pick the one you want the most. Which country is going to be our final trivia topic of the night? I'll let that go. With Seychelles, yes, I am, Will. You're going to see it tomorrow. Or if you're a channel member, you'll see it tonight. For Seychelles, I am doing 4 different onzes in one video. All right, let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. There's 30 of you here and only 11 votes. This determines it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Ending the poll. It looks like Colombia is our winner. Yeah, the Seychelles coup story is absolutely wild, but sadly I don't talk about it because it doesn't involve the places that we're going to. So I have for you 15 questions about Colombia. Yeah, it does happen once a year, unless there's some kind of major event happening. Number 1, what Colombian singer is famous for Hips Don't Lie? What Colombian singer is famous for Hips Don't Lie? I'll give that to Acid Nutria. It is Shakira. Good job to Acid Nutria. It is Shakira. You know, Eddie, the place we're going to is where Pablo Escobar's from, and I'm going to show you on Google Earth the Pablo Escobar Museum. It's wild. So look forward to that video next week. But yes, this answer is Shakira. Ouch. Ouch. There's a kitten attacking my feet. Number 2, who wrote 100 Years of Solitude? Exactly, they are. Oh, I love Try Everything. That's such a sweet song. And DR's got it. It is Gabriel Garcia Marquez. Good job to DR. The answer is Garcia Marquez, like the most beloved book in Colombia. Number 3. What sport is Egan Bernal famous for? I'm not trying to pronounce his name. E-G-A-N. What sport is Egan Bernal famous for? sport is Egan Bernal famous for? And not polo. Oh my goodness. That's so interesting. Hippos are an invasive species because Escobar had to release them in the wild. They started with 4, now there's 700. It is not football. Who exactly? Very famous athlete in this sport. Not spearfishing, not cricket, not rugby. I would say this isn't necessarily a team sport. It can be, but it's not. It's not ping pong, not weightlifting, not tejo, not soccer. It does not involve a ball. It's a sport that does not use a ball. Let's say that. They just sterilize the rest of the hippos. Well, there we go. Not gymnastics. It is cycling. Good job, Will. I'll give that to you with bike. It is cycling. He's a cyclist. Good job, Will, for getting it. Number 4, Bogota has a museum dedicated to what mineral? Good guess, Will. And Dr. Pickles got it. It is gold. Good job to Dr. Pickle. Got it first. The answer is gold. It is the world's largest collection of gold. Happy Squirrels has a raccoon at their door. I love it. Trick question, says Eddie. Maybe. Number 5. What river is famous for its vivid colors? What river is famous for its vivid colors? And not the Orinoco. Beautiful, beautiful river that has lots of bacteria that creates all these reds and blues and greens and things. It's very beautiful. The Thames is brown, yes. Anyway, not the Magdalena, not the Amazon. That's not what it's called, young guy, but I think we're on the same page here, but that's not what it's called. Rio Colores, you're not far off, but Acid Nutria's got it. It's Caño Cristales. Good job to Acid Nutria. The answer is Caño Cristales. Caño Cristales. Number 6, Colombia has over 4,000 species of what flower? Colombia has over 4,000 species of what flower? And Will's got it. It is orchids. Good job to Will. The answer is orchids. 4,000 types of orchids. Wow. Number 7. What plays on TV every day at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. in Colombia? And on the radio, but I didn't feel like putting that. What do they play on TV every day at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m.? And Acid Nutria's got it first. The national anthem. Good job to Acid Nutria for getting it first. They play the national anthem twice a day on all media, all like sound media. Number 8. Colombia is the world's largest exporter of what stone? We have done these, DR. That's why I saved it for last. And Acid Nutria's got it. It is emeralds. Good job to Acid Nutria. The answer is emeralds. The world's largest exporter of emeralds. Number 9. Colombia. See, it's a good thing we're doing them again, too. Right? Colombia has the tallest species of what tree? Eddie, be nice. Colombia has the tallest species of what tree? Will's got it. It is palm trees. Good job to Will. Colombia has the tallest species of palm trees. Very, very good. Those mountain palms are beautiful. I agree. Number 10. Oh, that's right. Okay, I remember this. I got it wrong the first time we did it. What is Colombia's tallest mountain? Because I wrote down the mountain range. It said not the actual mountain, but I know the mountain. What is the tallest mountain in Colombia? What's it called? The chat died. It is named after a person. Not Simon Bolivar. That's peak number 2. Pico Simon Bolivar is the second highest. It is Cristobal Colon. Good job to young guy. The highest peak in Colombia is Mount Christopher Columbus, Cristobal Colon. Good job, young guy. Number 11. Who is Colombia named after? Who is Colombia named after? It is Columbus. Good job, Will. I probably shouldn't have put those questions side by side, huh? But yeah, Will got it. The country is named after Christopher Columbus, and so is the highest mountain. Number 12. Speaking of sports, the sport of Tejo. In the sport of Tejo, what is the target filled with? So they throw balls at this target. What is inside the target? And Acid Nutri's got it. It is gunpowder, so it explodes if you hit the target. Good job to Acid Nutria. The answer is gunpowder. Gunpowder, gunpowder. Number 13. What is Fernando Botero famous for? Why can't basketball be that, right? It's like Rocket League. Not books. Art is very vague. You have to be more specific than art. Art could be a lot of things. Caricatures of people. I suppose. I just put painting, so I'll give that to DR. It is painting. Yes, paintings. There you go, DR. He was a painter. Number 14. What is Colombia's currency? What is Colombia's currency? Yes, he paints really weird shaped people. Not like Picasso, but like almost caricatures, right? What is Colombia's currency? Acid Nutria's got it. It is the peso. Good job. Acid Nutria. It is the peso. So many cocaine jokes, you guys. All right, this is going to be the last question, but I have something else for you at the end of this. You don't have to stick around, so if you need to go to sleep wherever you are, feel free to do so after this question, but I'm going to keep you around for a good 5 minutes after if you choose to participate. So number 15. What are Colombia's grasslands called? I need this notebook over here for it. What are Colombia's grasslands called? Pampas is the type of grass. What are they called? Hello, tiny boy. I know you want to play, huh? I know you do. DR, be nice. It is the Llanos. Good job, too, young guy. The answer is the Llanos. The Llanos. Good job, young guy. I need something to write with. I only have a Sharpie. Don't really want to write with Sharpie. Goodness. Oh, there's a pen down here. Thanks, kitten, for dropping things constantly on the floor, but that's what little cats do. Okay, I have a pen. All right. So that is it for trivia. If you were here for trivia, you're dismissed. But I want to keep you around for a little bit because I plan out all my videos 4 weeks in advance. So I'm already about to start planning out the first week of January. It's crazy. And I always do like an update video about like what to expect in the next year. And from what I have something very big and exciting and then other little things. The video is going to be like 5 minutes. So I thought, why don't I turn it into a Q&A so I can give the updates, what to expect in the channel in 2024, and then we'll have a Q&A. So I'm going to post a community tab in a few days asking for questions, but I figured since I have a bunch of you here, I can take some questions now and I'll answer them in the video. So if you have any good Q&A questions, I will take them now. I'm ready. So yeah. Otherwise, you are dismissed. My only real exciting thing to announce here, how's Reno, says Will. Will says, how's Reno? Opinion on Ukraine and Russia, says Ariana. Okay. Opinion on Ukraine and Russia? I can definitely answer that. Ardur says, what made me interested in geography? What made me interested in geography? There we go. Let me make a Hawaii video, says Royal. Will I make... And again, expect these questions in a month. A Hawaii video. I can just tell you now, of course, there's going to be a Hawaii video. Hannah says, what's my favorite body of water? Favorite body of water. How long will it take me to finish the series? Says Happy Squirrels. I answered that in a channel member video like a year ago, but I will update you with the current estimation. How long will it take to finish the series? Thank you, Giorgio. I will take care of myself. Goon says favorite 7 wonders of the world. I'll have to double check all the different lists of the 7 wonders, because I think there's 3 official lists now. Am I excited for Christmas? Happy Squirrels also asked, will I be able to travel anywhere for an in-person video? I'll tell you now, the answer is yes, but it's going to be in like February. You're going to see the video, so I don't want to spoil it in January. So if anyone's watching now, yes, if you pay attention to the pattern and you know where I live, you're going to figure out where I'm going to go. I'm going to go on vacation in January to this place to film a video there. I'm so excited. You'll figure it out if you just look at the map. Think hard. Am I excited for Christmas? This is going to go up in January, so I'll answer that now. I suppose I don't personally celebrate Christmas, so I like this season, though. I celebrate the solstice, so I'm excited for that. I'm really feeling the mood this year, so. Any collabs in the works? I'll just answer that now. No, I don't have any collabs planned currently. Okay, Ardur also asks, what era and location would you time travel to? I know the answer to that immediately. Hannah found me through my collab with Pamela. Isn't she the best? Oh my gosh. I'm glad, because that video got like no numbers for me or Pamela, so I'm glad you liked it. Joshua, I'm not Jewish. I'll answer that now. I'm not Jewish. Yeah. I'll give you guys like, Will Berger joined official Geodudes. Welcome, Will, to the channel membership. I haven't said it yet because it's kind of going to be a surprise, kind of, sort of. I'm going to do Vlogmas for my channel members, which is a vlog every day for 25 days in December. Israel or Palestine? Yes and no. I'll answer that now. Any reason for the Christmas rejection? I'm not a Christian, Joshua. I am not a Christian, so I don't celebrate Christmas per se. But I celebrate the solstice, so we do trees, we do presents and all of that. Good question. What's my favorite museum, says JJ? I have a very cliche answer to that. It's one I shouldn't pick. I should probably pick one in San Francisco, but no, there's a museum very near and dear to my heart. Did I collab? I did, Sarah. I did collab with Pamela. Gosh, when was that? Like a year and a half ago? Or maybe just over a year. I think it was like last October. We did a little collab together. Favorite music genre? Some of you here already know that. Favorite music genre, but that's one I'll gladly talk about all day long. Favorite continent? Oh. I don't know if I have a favorite continent, to be honest. I think I'm going to skip that one. It's my favorite country and song. Favorite song is very hard, but I will put favorite country. Favorite country. We'll answer that. Jade is Silver Christmas either. What country do I want to travel to most because of my videos? That's also the same. So I'll put you down for that too, Arthur. Favorite country plus travel to. Those are the same answers. And if you've seen enough of my videos, some of you already know the answer to that. Happy Squirrels probably definitely knows the answer to that. For example, I'm sure some of you also know. Probably JJ knows too. How is Jet Jaguar's ASMR co-hosting? You're gonna hear him in my On This Day video for a long time. I'm gonna put how is Jet Jaguars. That's my cat, by the way. ASMR co-hosting training. If you hear that sound, that's him in his litter box. So yeah, that's how it's going. He's not going to be an ASMR artist, you guys. Sadly, he's, at the moment at least, he's way too chaotic. Am I visiting the East Coast anytime soon? I'll answer that now. No, I'm not, unfortunately. Unfortunately, no. Not anytime soon. No plans over there. There is a tentative plan for Florida in the summer, just because, if you know me, you know I hate Florida a lot. But my sister is like a number one Avatar fan, like Avatar, the James Cameron movies. And my brother in law, her husband, and I really want to take her to the Avatar theme park. So we have that. We have 3 trips for summer. We're going to take one of them. And like the third option is Florida. Right? I've been to Florida many times in the summer and it's absolutely horrific. Ariana says, what's my favorite US state? Favorite US state? If you know me, you already know the answer to that. Florida hatred's very real, right? I'll be able to visit Lake Baikal. Oh, I wish. Happy Squirrels. First of all, it's in Russia, so it's going to be very hard for me to visit as an American. But gosh, I wish someday I can go to Lake Baikal. Yeah, I also do not want to go to Florida, but I will for my sister because I love her very much. They are building an Avatar park in California, but we want to go to the big one in Florida. The cat is now biting the pen. Was I affected by the Mormon cricket thing? No. I think I know what that is, but no. All right. The cat is trying to eat my pen. He really wants to play, so I think I'm going to stop there. I think that's enough questions for now. And also, like I said, I'm going to post a community tab to collect questions. So if you think of any others, you can post them on that. I'll probably post that around Friday or Saturday. But anyway, I'm going to head out. My sister, by the way, is going to be home like any minute now with pizza. So I'm looking forward to that. And thank you all for playing trivia with me and hanging out. We will be back in 2 weeks for my annual 2023 recap trivia video. I guess not 2023, the year in review trivia. I've halfway made it. I've got like 40 questions. I'm going to try to make it 100. So it'll be 100 questions about 2023. So study up on your world news because I really am making it world news. Don't focus on the tragedies. I'm focusing more on happy stories. There's obviously going to have to be questions about the tragedies because there were a lot and they're very depressing. But I'm focusing more on cool stuff and happy stuff and exciting stuff that happened in 2023. So study up on those for the next 2 weeks. And then I'm probably going to be off for the rest of the year. Maybe. I have not decided if I'm going to do trivia the last week of December or not. But I will definitely let you guys know what it will be. It really depends on filming. Because like I said, I'm going on vacation very early in January, so I have to film a bunch in advance. So if I'm busy, I'm not going to do trivia. But if I'm managing, then I will. So we'll see in a few weeks. Do I believe is more tragedy, or are we just more aware? There's definitely more beauty and happiness in the world than tragedy. It's just tragedy is very overwhelming, and beauty and happiness doesn't make the news, right? So anyway, I'm going to cut it there. Thank you all so much. I'll see you all in 2 weeks. And happy Thanksgiving. Yes, everybody. And you're all very, very welcome. Have a very good and safe night. And I will talk to you all very soon. Bye, everybody. Thank you again. Bye-bye.